Hello, everybody. I'm Rita Garcia with Asian Connection. Our guest this morning always has so much fascinating insight to offer. He's a professor of social work at the University of Houston, and he's been studying, among other things, the issue of depression in the Asian American community. Here to share more of what he discovered, please welcome Dr. Patrick Leung. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Recently, I did a study about the rate of depression among Asian Americans.
Okay.
Well, this is a very important issue, is that nationally, the depression rate is about 9.1% in the country. However, in my study, I found Asian has a much higher percentage. On the average, it's about 17%. Of those 17%, they are divided in different ethnic groups. Okay. For example, Vietnamese has the highest, about 30.2% of those who have depressive symptoms. And then Pakistani has about 26%, Korean 18%, Chinese is about 17%. So it's very alarming.
Why did you decide to study depression? Because the numbers were so high and you knew that going in, or what was the reasoning behind that?
Well, if you do not find out the information, you cannot do prevention. There's very little data about depressive symptoms among Asian. Mostly the general data for the white, Hispanic, as well as the African American population. Very little about Asian. So this is important.
And Dr. Patrick, how did you go about doing all of this research? Did you actually find people who suffer from depression, or how did you do that? Because I would assume that people might, be a little scared.
Well, it's a great question. I chose a convenient sample of 1,860 people in the Houston community. All of them are Asian. So I collect data from the temple, from the churches, supermarket. They serve me lunch every day when I go to collect data. That's wonderful. So based on the sample, and then I can find out who had depressive symptoms based on a Hopkins checklist 25-point scale.
Now, based on what you found, was there anything that just shocked you or surprised you?
Yeah, I am very shocking that the Vietnamese has a very high percentage of depressive symptoms. One of the reasons is that they might face double trauma. The first was due to the war in Vietnam. And then recently I found out that Katrina, another storm, came in. They migrate from Louisiana, Mississippi down to Houston. Therefore, it's like we happen again on the issue of trauma. So that makes depressive symptom.
A last question for you. We have a couple seconds left. What is the final conclusion that you were able to draw from all of this research and talking to all these people?
I think number one is that we have to provide bilingual services for those Asians so that they can seek help. Secondly is that more support, and also have more social services that encourage them to participate so that we reduce depressive symptoms.
Dr. Leung, thank you so much for all